Welcome to Close Look. I'm Sierra. This program is brought to you by Brighton College and Surrey Honda. Today I'm with a very talented young individual by the name of Sophia Piltcher at the wonderful Wired Monk. So let's have a little chit chat with her. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks.
So why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Well, I'm in grade 8. I love to write, and I actually hope to publish my own book someday. I also dance and sing, which I love to do, and I also paint, which is like my favorite hobby now.
How long have you been painting?
I actually always loved to paint, but just recently I started painting. It just became like one of my favorite hobbies.
Oh, that's really cool. So I hear you also play piano.
Yeah, I've been doing that since I was 5.
Wow, what got you into that?
Well, my grandma's been playing organ for a long time. She really inspired me to start playing.
Oh, that's really cool. So you play piano, you paint, you do all these other things, and you're a straight A honor roll student. How do you manage to balance all that? How much time are you putting into this painting?
Well, painting, I find as long as I need to paint, I just paint for as long as I want. But I find after I finish my studies, it's the best time for painting.
So how do you manage to balance all of this?
So I think it's best to prioritize, for example, when you're studying, you have to study, right? I think, so prioritizing is really important.
So you do all your homework, so to speak, and then do your painting second?
Yeah. I think it's best to, put all of them in order, sort of thing.
Yeah, so you have a sort of order, okay, I've done my homework, I've studied, so now I can do this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So do you plan to pursue any of your hobbies?
Yeah, definitely. I really want to keep painting.
Professionally?
Well, I think it's good. If I want to paint, I think I'd really like to paint, when I'm older, but I think that I should always have something to fall back on.
Yeah, fall back. Plan B, they're always good. So do you think that you're going to sell your paintings eventually, or?
Well, actually, I had 2 of my paintings published on our album.
So what album was it published on?
Oh, on a band called Joyce Island's cover. Yeah.
Their cover, wow. Where did that go?
Oh, it actually went to New York.
Really?
Yeah.
So it was circulated around New York?
Yeah, it's still there.
With your paintings on it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When you started, painting more and more, did you find that your family and your mom and dad and your sister supported you?
Definitely, especially when I first wanted to start painting more and more. I found my mom, as soon as she had time, she ran out and bought me these paintings, these paints and the canvases. And, yeah.
Wow, so she was behind you 100%.
Yeah.
It's always good to have, someone behind you supporting you. So what are your inspirations when you go to paint?
Well, there's actually been a show on for a while called The Joy of Painting. I actually watch it, and the artist, Bob Ross, who's just a really great painter, and he just makes everything look so easy. Just made me want to paint so much.
So kind of seeing him do it so easily was well, I want to be able to do it like that.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's good to have inspiration too, right? What do you paint mostly?
Mostly landscapes and animals, just nature, because I really love nature, because you just see so much of the city, not enough of forests and animals.
Yeah. I really like this painting of yours. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? What was going through your head when you were painting this one?
Well, actually, I saw a beautiful picture of Africa, and it just reminded me of when we were there, and I just love the nature in Africa, and just the sunsets, they're just so beautiful.
So you've been to Africa?
Yeah.
Another one from Africa, I'm guessing?
Yeah, these sunsets are just so beautiful. They just stick in your mind.
I like how you did the trees. There's a lot of detailing in there.
Oh, thank you.
How did you do that?
Well, I just took a small brush and just kind of went with it.
So you kind of you painted each individual little speck?
Well, there's a brush to paint leaves, but yeah.
Oh, interesting. So what about this one? What was going through your head?
Well, this one was a beautiful scene of Alaska Alaska. We actually been to Alaska, and I saw those for myself.
Wow, so you've seen, the northern lights and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're just so inspiring to paint.
Yeah, you find it's had an impact on you, right?